Extremely good. And that's natural. And that's something that I can't give you. He can't give you. Nobody. You're naturally gifted, but you're sloppy. You're all over the place. Once you learn how to control that, you'll be fine. Power, energy. How many of you have I've given memory sticks to? How many of you given me memory sticks? Raise your hand. Flash drives. Raise your hand if you gave me a memory stick. See, USB. All right. Now, before I came here, when I spoke to the organizers and everybody, I said two things. I said one thing. In my class, I want all the girls to bring heels. Some of you girls wore them. That's not what I said. The other thing is that I said, if you bring me a memory stick, was that a flash drive, I will give you Michelangelo's original music, free. And it's your decision not to even do that. How do you expect to learn this dance if you don't even have the music? How does that happen? Because when you start putting on 80s and 90s music, it changes the dance. It becomes something completely different. The reason why I teach this dance with disco is not so that you can only dance this with disco. I teach this with disco because you have a right to know where this dance comes, what music this dance comes with. I could very easily go in here and teach house. I could very easily go in here and teach you Janet or some of these 80 bands or whatever you listen to. I could easily do that. But then when you listen to where the original music comes from, like Magic Bird of Fire, all of this stuff, you'll go, well, Tyrone, what does that have to do with that? Because you won't know. I'm not that kind of teacher. I want you to learn. I want you to grow. I want you to determine your own destiny. It's important to me. It's my job as an OG to make sure you have at least a plethora of knowledge about this dance so you can make decisions that you want to make about the dance. My only job is to give you history. When you see me, it's all about history. I'm not going home in my bedroom changing nothing. I'm not swinging my arms faster. I'm not doing any of that. But before you can do that, you need to understand the dance. That's why a lot of you are not up here now. You think you have it, but you don't know it. And this not only goes with this goes through life. As I told everybody before, the most important thing in life, is SELF. Because everything revolves around it. When you go home, you need to give your mother and your father a hug and a thank you for giving you that gift. Not only that, but when it comes time for your birthday, and I tell people this because mine isn't here. When it comes on your birthday, you need to make sure that you give your mother and father something too. Especially your mother, because they were there, they birthed you. So if anybody's going to help you celebrate birthday, it should be who? Hello? It should be your mother and your father. And you still have them alive. I don't have mine. I can't do it. So if you do it for anybody, do it for yourself. Show them that you appreciate the gift that they gave them. Don't do drugs, don't drink, don't smoke. It's your gift. I'm just telling you. I'm telling you about my life. And if you are doing any of those things, stop it. Stop it. Because this is, they didn't put cigarettes in your mother's vagina. They didn't do that. You came out naturally. We all came out naturally. So if you can't deal with life the way it is, then you shouldn't be able to deal with it at all. You understand? You need no handicaps. I've spoke to many of you. And I'm sorry to make this short, but it's important for me to get this message out. I don't know if I'll ever come back to, I don't know if I'll ever be invited back to Indonesia or not, but I want to clearly make this known. That first of all, these dancers up here, when they did their showcases, not one of them did the same thing. Not one of them. And you need to give each and every one of these a round of applause. Give it to them. I'm so proud of it. Then also, with Nishi, I told them about Nishi. He's the only one that's done this for Asians. And let's go be honest, and we had a conversation when he said, this is Asians, and it's only Asians, nobody else. And I said, you shouldn't do that. Because if you do that, I can't come. I can't be a part. You're laughing, but do you see a smile on my face? No. I was very serious. I would not have came. If he didn't open this up to everybody, I would not be here. Because Mickey and all of my mentors gave this to everybody. Now, what'll happen is even if he does open this up for the rest of the world, because you have history together, because you have a connection together, the majority of these people that come here will be what? Asian. And you should welcome anybody else in there that comes in there. Like the girls from Canada, like Bagley. You know, all of these people should be welcome. Look at you. Beautiful. Each and every one of you. Beautiful. And on that note, I just want to say, first of all, did Pam Pam give you a show, or did Pam Pam give you a show?